growing up with a chocolate allergy, I had to find desserts in other sorts of ways, and lucky for me, there was this great place called the magical Naugles land that had a thing called a pineapple milkshake. Yes, that's why there's a pineapple here, there's ice cream there, and you saw the thumbnail and the title. Yeah, this was a thing that existed and still exists at the 2 remaining Naugles locations. Yes, the Artesia location has closed. So, if you were planning a pilgrimage to Naugles to experience what you remember from your childhood, I'd hurry. Fountain Valley and Stanton are still up and running as of now, but, life is temporary. Who knows what happens in the future? I'm just saying, may not be the most solid business plan in the world. Who knows? But experience it while you can. And this is one of the things on the menu that you can experience. And if you want to know why you want to go there for this, I will show you how to make this thing and let you on a little secret from what they used to have back in the day. But yeah, we have pineapple and we have this. We have pineapple topping. This is the old-timey banana split stuff that they used to have back in the day. You can still buy that at stores. And this one's probably from back in the day, because I can't imagine too many people are buying that. But we also have a fresh pineapple if you want to make this a different way. Now what's weird is that the pineapple milkshake sounds like an aberration. It's not really. In like the Indian culture, they make pineapple milkshakes. Of course they don't use ice cream, but I'm just kidding. They do actually. So this, I'm going to show you both ways. Fresh pineapple and the traditional way. This is the way they do it. This is just the cheating way that they would have done that back in the day, because this is what they had. These things were unknown back in the 70s, basically. Where were you going to get one of those? Come on. It was a simpler time. We had meat and cheese and bread. That's all it was. We didn't have video games or cell phones or computers. We had rocks, sticks, meat, cheese, and bread. That was it. And pineapple topping. Because of the old banana split. But we are going to make this here, and I'm using my NutriBullet blender because, hey, let's face it, everyone has one of these in the back of their cupboard that they forgot about because they were going to make smoothies. And I'm going to lose weight and get on a diet and do all this stuff, and then it's been sitting there for 3 years. Come on. But it makes fantastic milkshakes, as it turns out, so it's not all lost. There's hope. Fantastic. All right, so what is the secret to making a great milkshake? Ice cream. This is a great ice cream for making milkshakes because it has a very high vanilla content in it. Why is that important? Because it tastes like vanilla. When you get some cheaper ice creams, they don't have that, and they don't taste like vanilla. They taste like cold frozen milk. You can always add vanilla to it, but it's another step, and vanilla extract is actually more expensive than gold. So why would you want to add that when it's already in here? Yes, this is expensive, but it's good ice cream. So that is what we are going to be using. Feel free to use whatever you want. If you want to make your own ice cream, I have a video on how to make ice cream. So you can do that if you want to. But it does need to be slightly softened. So what's the secret? The microwave. Okay, that sounds really weird for the guy that refuses to put a tortilla in the microwave. But you can actually microwave ice cream in like 15 seconds. It will make it just soft enough, and I've done this just a little bit, and ice cream scoop goes right in. You don't want to do that more than that because it'll completely go to mush on you. But 15, 20 seconds depending on your microwave, depending on how much ice cream. A big thing like this will take actually about 25 seconds. But you get nice soft ice cream that you can work with that won't just chat around in here like ice cubes. Next thing is, this is easy because we have this and I just have to spoon it in there. But this guy, that's going to take some work, and I haven't even started it. If I don't do this now, it's never going to happen. All right, and that is how you dispatch a pineapple. Now there's a core in here that you can't eat. So luckily you can see where the core is. Just cut off your chunks. We are going to just throw this in and blend it up, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be pretty. But if you're trying to make rings, get one of those core things and it just pops right through there, pops it right out, and you don't have to worry about trying to get one of these things out. So this is about 1 inch thick, something like that. We're throwing it in here. Yes, we are. And that's basically enough pineapple for this. We're going to throw ice cream on top of this. Now you want to use roughly about 2 cups of ice cream, which seems like a lot to me. That's 16 ounces of ice cream. Use however much you want. It depends on how much milkshake you're trying to make. I'm going to not make that much. There. That is probably about the amount of ice cream that I need to make. One more. See, it's nice and soft. This is making it easy to scoop, and it's going to make it very easy. If this is not your milkshake, do not use your finger. Get a spoon, like one of these, and do that. That's a much better idea. But, yeah, if it's yours, who cares? All right, that's going in there. Now, we're going to put some milk or heavy cream on this. I have heavy cream, so I'm going to use it. You don't use a lot of this, just a little bit to help flow this. I give it a little bit of a boop to shake it up a little bit, so it's a little slightly aerated. Okay, a little bit more. But we softened the ice cream, so you don't need much. Honestly, this is very rich and full of fat, so it's going to make quite a dramatic change inside there. Make sure you get that tight. Push this down. She's doing milkshakey things. Let me grab a glass real quick and pour this out and show you what she looks like. And then we're going to make the other one. All right, moment we're waiting for. This isn't a hard recipe. You can figure this out. It's ice cream. The problem with these NutriBullet things, and for me, is that you can't really see inside that well what's happening inside here, but that looks awfully perfect, doesn't it? Try and get all the yummy goodness out. I mean, you just went through all this effort, right? She still feels a bit heavy. There we go. Okay. Close enough. OCD shut down. All right. That is a pineapple milkshake. Ooh, it's so pretty. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. Okay. That's freaking delicious. If you love creamsicles, if you love sherbet, and you love things like that, oh, it's so good. This needs to be something you make. And that's with the fresh stuff. You can add more pineapple if you want more flavor. That is a nice, wonderful, melded blend there. And that's the one we're going with for version number 1. That is the more Indian version of that because it's using fresh pineapple. Fresh is always better, but it's not traditional for this. So we're going to do this with this guy. Yeah, we are. Do you hear that? That's the crack of 1978 when this was made. Yeah. Maybe a little hard to come by, in which case, use that. It's fantastic. But we're going to compare the two of them, see which one is actually better. Let me grab my other spoon. Hold on. All right, in the interest of not having to do more dishes, I'm reusing this. It just had pineapple milkshake in it. I'm just putting more pineapple milkshake in it. So what's the big deal, right? Right. Okay, we should not need quite as much of this because this is a very processed item. See if I can show this in the camera. Well, see that? That looks more like a pineapple marmalade. Be great on toast, wouldn't it? Do not put that on pizza. Okay, I think we're clear on that one. Do not. Now, I have a pretty good gauge of how much ice cream to use here because I scooped down a certain point and I used half of this top. So, here we go again. Yes, it's probably more efficient to be making multiple shakes at the same time because you can actually fill this thing up much higher, but I'm making two different kinds here, sort of, so that doesn't really apply to me now, does it? No. Okay, we got a bunch of ice cream in our cap here, so we're just going to pour that in here a little bit too. Yeah, the flavors are melding a little bit. Whatever. Okay, going down. That is pretty dense. Hang on. A little more. Oh yeah, now she's moving. All right, second glass. I got 2 last time, so I didn't have to go take another break. I'm getting smarter. Maybe. I doubt that. I really doubt that. Never met anybody who got smarter. It's like wiser, not necessarily smarter. There's a certain point where smarts ends. Then you just stop caring. Then you become a curmudgeon and yell, "Get off my lawn." That's pretty much the evolution of our species, right? All right. Made me nervous there for a second. Thought she was coming out of me. Try to get all the goodness out of here. Like I said, you made it. You might as well eat it, right? If you let it sit for 2 seconds, it'll loosen itself up and come right out. Close enough? All right. Could have put another half a scoop in there. Would have made it even. But there's our real pineapple. Here's our pineapple marmalade, and it's a little thicker. Okay, that is the old Naugles pineapple milkshake right there. This is what they used. It's sweeter. It's basically just tastes very sweet. But that is the way they used to do it. And that is friggin' delicious as well. But if you're going for the nostalgia one, you got to find your time machine. Get some of this. But yeah, basically that is a pineapple milkshake. Now, what is the magic thing that they used to have? That, a buddy of mine worked the graveyard shift, and I don't know if he came up with this or this is a thing that already existed. I have no idea. But he used to put chocolate, strawberry, and pineapple in the same cup. It was the banana split milkshake, because back in the day, 70s, banana splits were a big thing. Not the cartoon thing or the actual movie or the show or the different stuff like that. No, I mean the dessert. It was called that because you split a banana and put ice cream in it. And various other things like chocolate, strawberry, and pineapple. This stuff right here, specifically, you just spoon this over the ice cream. And so if you put the 3 together, you get the banana split milkshake. And if you're smart enough to bring a banana and shove it in the blender when you're making it, you really have a banana split milkshake. You could even take a frozen banana and just in the thing there. Mind blown banana split milkshake. Freak your kids out. Give them type 2 diabetes, but make them happy while you do it, because you know how to make some pineapple milkshakes, and you're only going to see that stuff here. Come on, where else are you going to see this kind of goofiness, right? And if you want to see more goofiness, you can always, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And if you want other people on YouTube to be able to find this tiny little channel that no one's ever heard of, not no one, but we're small. But YouTube really loves it when people hit that notification bell for things and says, hey, we're going to, want to see things in the future. And the like button is another thing, and comments are the other thing that really just juice up the algorithm. And I hate that I have to know all those things, but it's the world we live in, and it's the platform we're on, and that's just how things go these days. So do all those things for me if you feel like it. If you want to see more stuff like this, just fun stuff sometimes. And I will keep doing it until I come out with the next video. I just say thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks.